Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. To open this webinar, the Australian dollar has remained slightly bullish as the market looks towards the resistance, which is seen at 72.25.35. In light of the current pattern, we could see a break of this level today. However, how far it can travel is another question. I do anticipate supply to start emanating above 35 and increasing towards 73 cents. I'm not overly bullish. As you can see here from the indicators, the market is nearly at the end of its tether from the overnight rally and may actually soon turn away from the 72.25.35 level and look down towards the immediate support of 85, with the key level holding at 71.40. Now beneath 71.40 does give further exposure towards 69.5, 80 as a new goal. The euro still locked in a trading range of 103.45.50 to 105.20.25. However, with the slightly weaker US dollar overnight, could see a break above 105.20.25 today. However, I'm not overly bullish, as I expect the resistance at 105.80.90 to cap. In light of the current pattern, I do anticipate further weakness to come through and eventually take out that support of 103.45.50 and look down towards 102.40.70 and lower down towards 100.50.70 as a potential objective. But that's probably into next year. Dollar yen remaining weak, takes out the support yesterday of 116.60. However, little progress to the downside was evident after recording a low of 116.22 to 21. In light of the current pattern, although I'm a little bit cautious of the bearish view I have, I expect to see the market challenge the support of 116.10 level and lower down towards 115.25.40 where the objective is. And I do expect to see the market take a firm stance from that level of 115.25.40 and take or rally on towards that 118.30 level. Now a break above there would give further exposure and a target of 119 to 120. Sterling pretty much trading in a consolidative pattern. After the 122.10 break failed to see any follow through, has now traded in a 122.10.60 range. In light of the current pattern, I do expect to see the market retreat from any advances towards 123.20 with the anticipation of seeing a fall down towards 121.60 and lower down towards 120.60.80. Gold has made an impressive rally overnight. Now can it sustain from the break of 1,150? With the immediate resistance coming in now at 59.62, a break above there would give further exposure and towards an objective of 11.68 to 70. However, if we do see a rejection from 11.59.62, then a break of 11.48 would give further exposure to the downside and an immediate target of 11.20 and reassess from there. And oil, little much to say to oil. It's still consolidating above that 53.60 break with the view still neutral. We do still need to see further demand to come through, even though we haven't seen it in the last 48 hours. And failing to see it, could actually see the market turn away from this top side level around $54 a barrel and look back towards 49.60. But as I mentioned, I do have a neutral view, so see how the market plays out in the next 24 hours. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. And also, I'd like to wish from everybody from ECN Trade a happy new year and a prosperous one.